Hey everybody, my name is Rydo, and in about a minute we're going to start The Walking Dead Michonne. Although, I probably will call her Michonne at some point, because that's what I thought her name was. You start off this game, as you do modern Telltale games, with them bugging you to put in an account information and sign in or join, promising you some new features, but as far as I can tell, the only feature that actually works in this game is the ability to cloud save, which, okay, if you have this on Steam, it doesn't even matter. Otherwise, the menu here for a Telltale game, as they're always experimenting and improving on their menus, kinda nice. Interesting here that you can change the size of the subtitles. I'll leave them at small, and hopefully they're not too small, but subtitles were off by default anyway, so I turned them on for people that need help with that. And then the audio and visual and a graphics option. Still makes very little sense to have audio, visual, and graphics. Particularly in this menu, you could probably have squeezed every setting together in one menu. Some of these things barely have just two things in them, but whatever. And then the credits are here, and you can see all 3 episodes of the credits. So this is the kind of spin-off extra bonus level of The Walking Dead Season 2, but I don't think it's actually going to cross with that story. The Walking Dead Season 3 should be coming out pretty soon, or it might already be out, but I'm not going to play any more Telltale games until the entire games are out, since they break it up into episodes. And for that reason, I've been holding back to play this. Also, I don't watch the Walking Dead TV series, so I don't know very much about Michonne, or character and personality, so I'm going in blind. But I imagine, since this is 3 episodes and the extra bonus episode for The Walking Dead Season 1 was just 1 episode, I imagine they're going to do a little bit better because they'll have 3 times as much time to tell this story. It's almost a half a game, because typically the games are 5 episodes long. So that's all we kind of need to really cover, and it might benefit you to go back if you haven't watched my series for The Walking Dead Season 1 and Season 2, just to understand how Telltale games work and the world of The Walking Dead, but probably not necessary. We can probably just jump in here, and let's begin. Into Deep. So there's 3 episodes, and maybe we're getting spoiled somewhat here with these loading things, but I doubt it. I like this animation going on where she turns her head in the background. That is cool. I do know The Walking Dead Season 3 will be on a new and improved engine, or an improved version of their engine at least, and that will be very interesting to see, because they definitely were starting to show that they needed one. So we'll get the intro here almost certainly that says, "This game is based on your decisions you make in conversations. The game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored to how you play." It really isn't tailored.
I left so many people that I loved behind. So many that I can hardly remember them all. But there are 2. Just 2 that I can never forget. I thought I was done with them.
So they're giving us a little tutorial here of the QuickTime events we'll show.
But they're not done with me.
So, obviously she's hallucinating. It's not really tailored to your gameplay. It's not like you can shoot guns a lot and then the game is more about shooting guns. It's still very much quick time events and dialogue choices, and those will affect key things of the game, and that's it. Also, I'm playing on a 360 controller, so it's a little weird how this mouse pointer is a little slow. She has a katana now, not a machete. Cut right through his skull. I always assume that zombies have like liquefied bones as easily as people are able to cut through them. Now, probably if I missed any of these QuickTime events, I wouldn't particularly die, but there might be a couple that actually would give me a game over. The first game certainly had some of that, but not as much as you would have realized. The little swoops fill with blood when I press the angles correctly. These QuickTime event prompts are better integrated into it. Oh, here's the part where you have to tap the button a lot. Never really a fan of these. I don't think I did it in time. And see, that's the problem with QuickTime events, is that you could eventually or easily in the first 5 minutes be stuck in a scene if you have a little bit of trouble with your fingers or just aren't fast enough for the game. And now I'm set back really far behind from where I was. This really is most of the gameplay in Telltale Games these days, is the QuickTime events. The kids aren't saying anything. I wonder if they paid the voice actors for them. So she's half hallucinating, half actually fighting a horde of zombies. Here's where I failed before. You could probably hear me tapping on the controller with my new microphone like a maniac. Sorry about that. I haven't yet figured out how to potentially even make it quieter. I've gotten a new microphone that's better quality, but way more sensitive, so it can pick up mouse clicks, keyboard clicks, and controller clicks perfectly. So she's taking several attempts here to cut off this head. I guess I didn't really mention this was a zombie game, but I assume most people know what The Walking Dead is, or be able to figure it out. Notice how she's dressed like a businesswoman or just a normal person instead of a survivalist hunter. So this is probably right when the outbreak started, this flashback.
Hey, thanks.
She's covered in blood and guts. Well, apparently I have no choice. I'm going to load the bullet backwards. Yep, she loaded it the right way.
Some days I envy the dead.
Let's see, I have a limited amount of time on some responses. I've got to pull the trigger, don't I? I want to see what happens. Till I'd have to do some research there, I guess. I only watched the TV series for about the first season and got bored of it. So that was probably our first major decision right there. There's usually 5 major decisions or so in each episode, and maybe 1 or 2 of them in each episode plays a factor in what happens at the very end in the last season. The last episode. Of course, since there's only 3 episodes in this whole thing, every decision could play a factor. It wouldn't be that many different varieties of endings or dialogue. Usually the dialogue changes just a little bit. Or something visual happens where she'll have her hair cut or wear a different shirt or something.
Vanessa, you there? God damn it.
They're on boats.
Michonne, what are you doing up? Your shift isn't for another hour.
Couldn't sleep.
Having those nightmares again. You holding up okay? Don't worry about you. You're not the easiest to read.
Let's just be honest.
It's hard to tell how you're really doing.
Some people like to go through a no answer run. It's kind of dumb to say nothing.
Well, I'm not great.
Hang in there. This stuff you're dealing with, it's not gonna go away overnight. Just please tell me if it gets as bad as it did.
I just need to keep busy.
Oak! Oak! What?
This is interesting that her necklace is flat on her neck because of that animation style, yet his earring is an actual rounded earring.
We trade every time I come through, same spot. Everything's
and
just
his necklace is flat on
gone.
his neck too.
Just doesn't make sense. Their boat is always anchored right on the dock. Vanessa, Rashid, come in.
Something might have happened to them, Pete. Maybe they just didn't make it.
And maybe they're still out there. Maybe they need our help. We just don't know. That's the problem.
One
Maybe
of the
we can
things
pass
about
by
this
again on
game
our way
is
back.
you kind of have to wait till the last second to make a choice, because the guys will continue talking as
it?
your prompt is
hear it,
here,
right?
and you'll cut them off.
Sounds like a woman's voice. Vanessa, that you?
I don't hear anything.
I don't hear anything, Pete.
She's there. I just gotta find the right frequency.
Pete? Michonne? Again with the shortwave?
I'm not just giving up. This bay was full of boats just a year ago. They went somewhere.
If they left, it was probably for good reason.
Then I want to know why.
He's drinking out of
Hello?
world's best mom cup.
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? You heard it that time, right?
Yes, I
She
did.
said help.
I don't know, Pete. Didn't sound like Vanessa.
But it's someone. She might know what happened here. No, damn it! We're losing the signal. Look, if we don't start caring about the people that are out there, we're no better than the damn walkers.
All we'll find out there is trouble, Pete.
I mean it. What's the point in just surviving? We gotta do better than that.
Can't save them all.
And what if I felt that way back when I met you? You should understand why I'm doing this. None of the others do. Not Berto, not Sadiq. Especially not fucking Oak.
Weird names.
But you know there are people worth saving. Take over for me, okay? I'm gonna turn the boat around.
I've never heard the name Michonne before. Alright, so we've got a little bit of a puzzle here. Use the radio dial to squelch and turn the signal, or turn the radio off. So I guess I could just turn it off completely. So everything, let's see, 1668 it says. See, that seemed really easy. She's repeating herself. Let's see. This interface certainly doesn't work very well. This is weird. The squelch is not helping. And see, it doesn't seem like it's... Seems like it wants me desperately to mess with the squelch some more. And I assume that... There we go, finally. That made no sense.
Where are you?
Anything?
I heard her. Barely.
I knew it.
Oh, this is a bad idea, Pete. You want to find more people. You're forgetting what people are like.
What is she...
Shit, what the... Oh, bloody hell!
What's that? Can't see a damn thing!
Everyone okay? Berto! Sadiq!
You guys better get up here.
What do we hit?
Hell if I know. I can't see a damn thing.
Berto! Hold the wheel steady. Take in those sails, now!
Why are they sailing if they can't see where they're going?
Sadiq, get down!
That's where you set
Are you all
anchor
right?
and stay where you are
Thanks for the save.
if you can't see.
Jesus! Oh, get the jib under control.
Damn shortwave. You just had to take us in close, right into a fucking rock.
Hey, I've been sailing these waters for years. There aren't any rocks here.
Well, then what the hell was that?
Something else.
You said it yourself. Something's going on around here.
This place isn't safe anymore, Pete. Your friends are gone, and whatever scared them off is gonna find us next. I told you this was a bad idea.
You're just being paranoid.
It's not paranoia if you're right. We're stuck out here, nowhere to go.
We shouldn't have been wasting our time out here.
You all need to calm down. We don't know anything yet.
She's right. Panicking about it won't make us any less stuck.
That girl on the shortwave. What if she's part of it?
Guys, pull it together. Oak, Sadiq, get those sails tied down. Once we've checked for damage, we can haul off. Ease our way out. Go on.
See, staying on a boat during a zombie invasion is
Sure.
a pretty good idea.
What exactly did she say?
I asked where she was, and she said, Mob Jack. I couldn't make out more than that.
Michonne, take these. See if you can figure out what we got stuck on. Just see if we're close to anything. I mean, I need to know what our options are. We just need to get ourselves moving again. For all our sakes.
Of course, the problem with being in a zombie apocalypse with a on a boat is finding ways to escape and
Seems pretty quiet.
finding food and resources. So I'm looking off in the distance, and seems like there's nothing to see.
Not much to see out there.
So we're
Looks complicated.
we've got the wheel. It's a 3D environment.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it.
I'd kind of forgotten that this element was in Telltale Games.
This should start producing fruit one of these days.
Like I said, difficult to...
Hey, Michonne, we could use a hand here.
Hey, we gotta bleed the wind out of this sail.
I stand by what I said. Pete isn't cautious enough.
Look, he's just an optimist.
You call it what you like, but we shouldn't be trying to find people. We should be staying the hell away from them. Look where we are. You think this is an accident? Damn wind. Grab it! Grab it!
You're saying this is a trap?
People do anything to survive these days. And to get their hands on a boat like this?
Oh, you think you got it all figured out, don't you? Thanks. We can think of it here.
It's always useful to talk to people. Let's see. Look at
These
everything.
things are ancient. No wonder they broke.
Come way over here. Looking all over the places. The prompts are very oddly placed for this. A boat is a pretty bad location to have a level. Let's see. And once I do see something, I'm going to probably trigger the next part of the game. Let's see, we can move it, but we can't zoom in. That happens by itself.
You see anything out there?
Looks like an old ferry.
Could be worth checking out. You know, extra parts, maybe some food.
Still trying to figure out what we hit.
Running low on rice. Need to find some food soon.
So none of these characters are from the video game or the TV series. So that probably severely limits where this, what time frame this would be in.
It's too dark to see much of anything.
And if you do the wrong thing and don't use the flashlights, you'll just have to then use the flashlight.
Hey, Pete. Figured out what we're stuck on.
Damn. At least it's not Rashid's boat.
Hey, Michonne. Hope no one's still on that boat. I don't want to die like that. Sorry. I just seen a lot of bad shit go down. I don't want to see this fall apart, you know? I've seen better places than this get torn to shreds. I like it here.
You're not the only one.
I shouldn't let him see me slacking off like this.
So, kind of surprisingly for a Walking Dead story, seems like everybody is mostly a good guy to start off with. Usually there's one that seems like pretty quickly you figure out they're going to be a bad guy and turn on the rest of the people, and I imagine maybe that will be the case. Maybe not.
Pete,
Find anything?
saw a ferry. Maroon near the shore.
A ferry? Didn't see a ferry last time I was here. Tiller lever's shot. It snapped in two.
The what?
Tiller lever. Connects the wheel to the...
Look, I don't know shit about boats. Just tell me what you need, Pete.
Might have what we need to fix this damn thing. It's the best option we got.
What about your friends? You think they could be out there?
Hopefully we find some sign of them. Rashid knew the area better than anybody. He'd know where to find the parts we need. Let's round up the crew.
So it looks like we're going
Michonne and I will scout the ferry,
to look
see what
for
we can find.
his friends and find that piece of equipment.
All right, so we're just gonna sit around waiting for you.
You wish. We got work to do.
You didn't answer my question, though.
Christ, here we go again.
Guys,
You three, catch the boat, pull her out of here, and lay anchor near the shoreline.
got it.
Don't go anywhere. Stay near the boat and keep her safe.
So the game may have changed if I didn't sharpen that blade, but probably not a lot. One scene maybe.
Don't let this turn into a rescue mission. Forget his friends, right? Best get the parts and get back here. Pete means well, but you know what they say about good intentions.
I can't make that promise. If someone's in trouble, I'm not gonna just leave them.
We can't lose anyone else.
Come on, let's get going.
So the weirdness of Walking Dead games, though, is pretty much regardless of
ready?
what you do, you end up losing most, if not almost all, of your friends. They all kind of die. Let's see. So, yeah, you'll try to do your very best and it just won't work for some reason. Got 2 loading things right there at the same time. That's very interesting. The reason why there's 2 loading circles is because one of them is sending back my decisions to Telltale's servers somewhere, because I send into the Telltale account thing, which, yay. So there's some website somewhere that tells what percentage of players did what, but not really that interesting to me. Anywho, that's going to be it for this first recording. We'll be back and continue right from here. I end all my recordings the same way. I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos, because all of that helps me out with YouTube, tells them that my video and my channel is worth watching. If you want to support me even further than that, you can click on my name, Rydo. That'll take you to my main YouTube page. On the right there's a blue button that says support this channel. You can click that and make a donation. Also on my main YouTube page is the playlist tab, where you can browse through a playlist for every single game I've ever covered. I'm sure you'll find something interesting there, including Walking Dead Season 1 and Walking Dead Season 2. Furthermore, down below in the description box I have links to all my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Google+, Steam, and Battle.net. And you can friend and follow me on all of those services, and that helps me out with those services and lets you know when my newest video is available to watch. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.